Tonight, WSU proposed a parking permit increase. How much more will students have to pay?
And the flavored vape ban is lifted in Washington. How long will it last? Murrow News 8 starts now.
From the Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University, this is Murrow News 8.
Good evening, I'm Grace Arness.
And I'm Sophia Canton. Welcome to Murrow News 8. According to the Daily Evergreen, WSU parking permit rates and fines could see an increase this July. The proposition from the WSU Transportation Services and the University Parking and Transportation Task Force could increase parking passes from $9 to $100 and fines from $5 to $35, according to the Transportation Services website. If you have any thoughts on this, you can send comments about the proposal to the task force at transportation@wsu.edu.
As of Saturday, Washington State's flavored vape ban has been lifted. The initial ban came into place after numerous vaping-related illnesses and deaths across the country. According to the Department of Health, Washington State had 25 vaping-related lung injuries. The debate is not over yet, though. Legislation will reach a final resolution in March.
A school in Moscow has shut its doors because about half of the student body is sick. Only 110 students attend St. Mary's Catholic School, and about 50 of them called in sick on Friday, according to KREM 2 News. The faculty and staff are currently working on a deep cleaning of the school, which involved disinfecting all the surfaces that people touch and opening doors and windows to bring fresh air into the school.
Hope Belshner is the 2021 Distinguished Young Woman of Moscow. Belshner won awards in all 5 judged categories: Scholastic, Fitness, Self-Expression, and Talent in Interview. Belshner earned $2,350 in college scholarships. For her talent, Belshner performed an Irish dance. She plans to attend New St. Andrews College in Moscow.
Major flooding in Washington this weekend. According to the Tri-City Herald, 47 people who were stranded by floods east of the Tri-Cities were found by search and rescue crews. On Friday and Saturday, crews helped evacuate people stranded in northeast Umatilla County in Oregon.
More flooding in Pendleton, Oregon has caused the death of a 62-year-old woman. Searchers located Janet Topkin Conley on Sunday morning on the Bar M Ranch in Umatilla County. According to the police press release, it appears rushing water swept her away.
Former Idaho State Representative Paulette Jordan will be running for the U.S. Senate seat currently held by Republican Senator Jim Risch. Jordan says she is running because, quote, nothing will change until there is new leadership in Idaho, end quote. Jordan won the Democratic nomination for Idaho governor, ultimately losing the general election to Republican Brad Little. For the U.S. Senate seat, she will be up against Risch, who is seeking his 3rd term in the Senate and is the current chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee.
A Moscow Pullman High School graduate is connecting her old school from across the world. Meadow Poplowski, a teacher in Chennai, India, has set up a pen pal system with her current students and her former middle school. According to the Moscow Pullman Daily News, Poplowski wanted to expose her students to more English speakers. Since September, 3 rounds of postcards have been sent, with 170 students participating.
The Ronald McDonald House received some athletic visitors. According to KHQ, the Davenport High School wrestling team brought pizza and blessing bags on Saturday. The bags have stuffed animals, cleaning supplies, pantry items, and games. The items were collected in a week and were donated by community organizations.
Trump has fired 2 key impeachment witnesses, Alexander Vindman and Gordon Sondland. According to CNN, the dismissals of the 2 men seem to be repercussions of their explosive testimonies to the House impeachment probe late last year. An advisor to Trump said that the firings were, quote, flushing out the pipes and meant to send a message.
According to the New York Times, 135 people aboard the Diamond Princess have now tested positive for the coronavirus. The cruise ship is under a 2-week quarantine in the port of Yokohama. This is now the highest concentration of the virus outside of China. John B. Lynch, an associate professor of infectious diseases at the University of Washington, said, "We have to remember that quarantines protect those outside the quarantine, not those within."
Coming up from USA Today, 2 Forest City police officers were injured in an active shooter incident in a Walmart in Arkansas. The suspect involved in the shooting was killed. One officer was sent to Regional 1 Medical Center for emergency surgery. The other was released after being treated at a Forest City hospital. Forest City Mayor Cedric Williams said, quote, "The quick response of our officers saved a lot of lives today," end quote. Coming up next, smart devices may threaten cybersecurity, how your webcam doorbell might compromise the national electric power grid.
And Backstreet's back in Spokane. Find out when the boys will be performing when Murrow News 8 returns.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Looking at the national electric power grid, Washington State University Assistant Professor Adam Hahn worked with graduate student David Johnson Sebastian Cardenas to analyze how smart devices may pose a threat. Hahn says he does not think much changed to the security of smart devices since a 2016 cyber attack took down many websites. Hahn says he believes the smart devices companies should be responsible for providing safe protection for smart device consumers.
The 1990s pop sensation boy band, the Backstreet Boys, will be in Spokane this summer as part of their DNA World Tour. The Spokane Arena announced this morning that the band will perform in the arena on August 7th. Tickets for the concert will go on sale through Tickets West at noon on Valentine's Day. So we've seen a lot of sun today, Ariel. Can we expect that more this week?
Thanks, Sophia. Yes, we are looking at quite a bit of sun over the next day or so. Today we did see quite a bit of sun and it was absolutely gorgeous on campus. Let me just say Murrow Hall looked amazing. So we are looking at a little bit of a later sunset at about 5 p.m. so the days are a little bit longer, but nothing to worry about there. Looking at tomorrow's weather, we are going to have some winds tomorrow at about 19 miles per hour, but that shouldn't be too bad, so don't worry about that. We're looking at a high of 43 and a low of 31, so it's still a little bit chilly, but we're going to stay a little bit sunny, so that's very nice. Sunset is around 5 p.m. again. Looking at the state weather map, in Olympia and in Seattle, we're looking at a high in the high 40s for the high and then in the mid 30s for the low, so very sunny still, so that's what it's going to be across the board all week. Or for today. Looking at Yakima and the Tri-Cities, still we're going to be a little bit on the warmer side, but a little bit cooler as well, but still staying sunny. And then as far as Pullman and Spokane go, we are going to be very sunny and a little bit cooler though than the rest of the state, so make sure you have your nice puffy jackets ready and a nice sweatshirt on hand. Looking at the 5-day weather forecast, so today was sunny and so will tomorrow be. It'll be in about 44 or 30 degrees. On Wednesday we're looking at partly cloudy weather, so it will be a little bit cooler but still on the warmer side. And then on Thursday we are expecting a little bit more snow, so pay attention to those roads and make sure you have your snow boots on hand. Friday it'll be a little bit partly cloudy, a little bit sunny, so don't worry about the snow then. And then on Saturday we'll expect some more snow and it's a little bit cooler, so make sure you keep your eye on those roads and make sure you have those jackets ready. Back to you guys at the desk.
Coming up after the break, Luke Hudson takes a deeper look into Cougar sports.
And why is it an important time that Tom Brady is a free agent? More to come when we return.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
How often do you get to hear this? The Cougars beat the Huskies this weekend. The WSU men's basketball team defeated UW 79-67 during the Apple Cup on Sunday. The Cougars haven't accomplished this feat since 2016. Head coach Kyle Smith told the Daily Evergreen, quote, "We got the apples, got them for now. Let's see if we can get them again," end quote. Continuing with Cougars' success, the WSU tennis team has won 6 of its 7 matches this season. The team defeated both Gonzaga and Eastern Washington University during a doubleheader on Saturday. The teams play again on February 20th when they face Fresno State in Pullman. And quarterback Phillip Rivers left the Los Angeles Chargers today after 16 years. General Manager Tom Telesco told ESPN that the timing of this announcement will, quote, allow everyone to put themselves in the best position for success in 2020. And another big free agent on the NFL market for 2020 is Patriots quarterback Tom Brady. But where will he go? Patriots owner Robert Kraft made his perspective clear, telling CBS Sports, quote, "You know what I want," end quote. People have shared concepts of Brady wearing a Los Angeles Chargers uniform and an Oakland Raiders uniform. But one commentator from Sports Illustrated seemed to agree with Kraft. Connor Orr wrote, "Believing anything else says more about you and your desire to suspend reality on the internet for a few short minutes on a given day." Now I'm excited to see what else we're looking at for the rest of the newscast. What's coming up, Grace?
When we come back, we'll take a look at what went down at the Oscars last night.
More when Murrow News 8 returns.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother, you, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, the boss's boss. If 1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes, that means it could be you, your barber, your barber's barber.
Nice work.
Thanks.
You, your plumber.
Breathe right into your foot.
Your plumber's masseuse.
Yes.
You, your dog walker.
On your left.
Your cat jogger. Or you, your co-pilot. Your co-pilot's co-pilot. While 1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes, with early diagnosis, pre-diabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org to know where you stand.
Last night's Oscars had its lowest viewership ever. CNN reported the awards show had a decrease of 20% from last year. The big winner of the night was Parasite. The film won 4 major awards last night, including Best Picture. The night also included controversy about Luke Perry and Cameron Boyce being left out of the Oscar in Memoriam segment. Thank you. What do you guys think of the Oscars? Do you think that Parasite should have won?
You know, I honestly haven't seen it, but it sounds like I need to now.
Yeah, I heard it's really good. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. It's good to see more foreign language films being nominated for awards like this, so it's pretty good to see that one win.
Thank you for watching tonight. Be sure to watch our newscasts at nwpb.org/mn8 and on Cable 8 at 7 and 10.